Hey guys, today I'm making some mini delicious food creations with my soft air dry clay because I've got something special to make for next week's video and I can't wait to show you all. And now it's back to the gummy bears and I'm going to have to work really fast here because I'm making rainbow gummy bears, all 6 colours in one. Hey guys, so I'm going to be doing a special project. I'm going to be turning this squishy into this crazy milkshake. So make sure you come back next week so you can see how that will look. Bye guys.
Wave to subscribers. Yeah.
Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, Michelle Surge. Hey guys, today I'm making some mini delicious food creations with my soft air dry clay because I've got something special to make for next week's video and I can't wait to show you all. First I'm starting with beige clay and I'm putting it into the ice cream waffle mold because there isn't much of each soft air dry clay. I can't fill it up all the way like I do with the modelling clay, so I can only fill it up halfway, so then it's a smaller one. Okay, that didn't go in far enough, so I'm going to take it all out and try it again. I take it out to make sure it worked, and it did! Now I'm going to let it dry at the top while I make the rest. Then I decided to make another ice cream cone and leave it in the mold for it to set. That way I have 2 that I can pick from. Now to make the ice cream scoop, I get the brown clay out for the chocolate ice cream and I put it into the mold. And since I have the brown clay out, I'm going to make 2 chocolate cream swirls. And then I finish off the ice cream scoop. Now I'm going to make the mini marshmallows. I grab the ones I've made before from modelling clay so I can see the shape and size I have to match. And then I make a bunch of soft air dry clay marshmallows, pink and yellow ones. And then I make some yellow chocolate chips. Then I get some white air dry clay out and I make some white cream swirls. Then since I have the white out, I make some white marshmallows. When you work with this clay, you can only really work with one colour at a time because the clay dries so fast. Within a few minutes it is dry and you can't mould it anymore. So that's why you want to work with one colour at a time and put the rest away before it dries up. And now it's time for one of my favourites. I'm making rainbow gummy bears. Well, just orange for now. I make a few gummy bears and now I'm making some orange chocolate chips. While I was making the gummy bears, Tim was making blue M&Ms. And now it's back to the gummy bears and I'm going to have to work really fast here because I'm making rainbow gummy bears. All 6 colours in one. I have a few minutes to get all the clay in before it dries. And I did it! I was able to make 5. And now I'm making some blue gummy bears. Then I go to undo some of the cream swirls. The chocolate ones came out, but the white ones didn't. Sometimes the clay can't set because it's in so deep in the mould and it can't dry. So I'm going to have to wait for the rest to dry while I make rainbow cream swirls. And again, I have to work very fast. Then I get some red clay and I make red chocolate chips and I put them up the top with the others. And then I make some red sprinkles and then some orange sprinkles. And now for yellow sprinkles. And I leave some strands of yellow out to let it dry so I can make some more sprinkles later. And now for green sprinkles and green chocolate chips. Then I leave some green strands out for sprinkles later. And I make green gummy bears. I'm making everything in that colour before I go on to the next colour. And now for blue chocolate chips, sprinkles and strands. And now for purple chocolate chips, sprinkles and strands. And then I make one big long red strand. And I take out the rainbow cream swirl so I can put some blue ones in. Then I get some purple and make purple gummy bears. Then I neaten everything up, organise it all, and then I let it all set. While the recording was off, I cut up all the strands and made sprinkles with them. So I have 2 different types of sprinkles. And now it's a new day and I let everything set. And now I undo the swirl molds. I look at the ice cream cone and the scoop, but I leave it there for a bit longer. I don't want it to get ruined, because once you pull it out, it is very hard to try and fix it. It's not like the modelling clay. When you pull modelling clay out, you can just fix up anything that needs fixing. This air dry soft clay is the opposite. So I decide to undo the gummy bears instead. And now Tim is going to help me get the ice cream cone out. You have to be very careful. I got it out, but the details didn't work all the way around because there isn't heaps of clay. Then I take out the ice cream scoop and I try to fix the ice cream cone up with the tiny bit of clay that is still soft because it was in a big 3D mold, so it can't dry until it has air all around it. Then I see if the ice cream scoop will fit on the cone, and it looks pretty good, and Tim has made a rainbow heart swirl lollipop. And I move everything over so I can put all the gummy bears up the top. Then I have some blue air dry clay set, so I'm going to cut them into sprinkles and put them with the other cut sprinkles. And I do the same for the purple. And that is everything made. Can you tell what I'm going to be making for next week's video? I made ice cream cones, ice cream scoop, marshmallows, chocolate chips, cream swirls, gummy bears, and sprinkles. And Tim made some lollipops, M&Ms, and straws. And up the top is a popcorn squishy. I wonder what that's going to turn into next week. Everything is made from this soft air dry clay that I call magic clay because it gets soft and light as a feather when it dries.
This seems kind of cool.
Hmm.
It's like, oh my god, feel that. That's like nothing. It's like a cloud.
That's so weird.
This clay is different to modelling clay. Modelling clay doesn't
the
harden
sprinkles
and can
stuck to
always
it?
be moulded and changed, and I can't exactly use it on a squishy.
It's the best one. It's so soft.
Which is why I like this soft air dry clay, because it's soft enough to use on squishies, so I can customize squishies with this clay all the time.
Oh, this one isn't stuck.
Like, it's not stuck, it's not permanently stuck, but it's certainly holding pretty well. How's that one going?
Feels like play though. This one is so weird.
But does that make it better, is the question. This is a very bizarre situation.
I mean, we have to wait longer for this one to dry.
Hmm.
And the clay doesn't stick if it's,
A different type.
yeah. Yeah, I guess we'll wait a few more days. Yeah, it's so soft and it bends.
That's really odd for clay.
Feels like
Nothing.
They're so weird. That's these ones in the bags. So weird.
Hmm.
And I organised everything on plates ready to be used. And look what's back. And I organised on a plate exactly what I need and how many. And here is a container full of all different soft air dry clay things I have made so far. I love the rainbow wings because I have a cute idea for them, and the M&Ms and ice creams look so realistic. Also the pencils look so good, and the snowflakes look so pretty, and of course anything rainbow. Looks like I can't seem to decide on a favourite. Tell me your favourite in the comments. And here's the rainbow lollipops Tim has made. So it started with making all of this soft air dry clay food. Well, actually, it started with the idea of making the crazy clay milkshake. Then I made that, and then I made all the soft air dry clay food, and then I put everything I needed on this plate, ready for next week's video. Do you think it's going to look just like the crazy clay milkshake? Hey guys, so I'm going to be doing a special project. I'm going to be turning this squishy into this crazy milkshake. So make sure you come back next week so you can see how that will look. Bye guys. Make sure you come back next week to see this popcorn squishy turn into something else. I can't wait to show you. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.
Wave to subscribers. Yeah.
Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, Michelle Surge, and you can follow me on all my different social medias, Instagram and TikTok, which is Cookie Mish Surge, eBay, Etsy and Facebook, where you can buy all of my artist and music merch, Shine Like a Star Mish. Thanks for watching. Come back next week for another video, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to Michelle Surge. Bye guys.